Hey, welcome back to Collector's Conquest. We're back at OKC Horror Con. I've been here many times, but we're going to go check out the panels. We're going to see some celebrities, go check out the vendors, so let's go inside. It's that time, we're back to OKC Horror Con, my favorite convention every year. We're at the Oklahoma City Convention Center. As you can see, OKC Horror Con. So excited. Man, this convention actually started at Remington Park, I believe. I went to a bunch of the Remington Park ones, but now look at how big the building is that they're in. And we're across from Scissortail Park. You can see the Scissortail way down there. But we're about to go inside and have a frightful time. Lots of vendors, celebrities. I love just watching the panels and stuff. So you're gonna see all that footage coming up. Coming right in, you got a whole Jason photo op here. Camp Crystal Lake. How awesome is that? All right, heading into the vendor room. We got this creepy setup here, and these people have been sleeping in there for a while. But let's head inside, check out some of these vendors. Oh my God, do you see the leprechaun right there? Check it out, we got leprechaun, pinhead. There's Michael, some Jason, electrocution.
I'm sorry, you're freaking, you can't go on the highway.
Look at all those killers back there, and Beetlejuice, man, that looks so cool. Little photo op. And there's Lydia too. And so all the celebrities are down this way. We'll kind of just walk by, see who's over here. We got Doug Bradley there, Pinhead. Check this out. We got Lady Pinhead with the Pinhead dog coming to get Pinhead's autograph. Look at that. That is so cool. First Jason, Ari Lehman right there. We got Timac from The Last Dragon. That is so cool. I love that movie. We got, forgot his name, the guy from House of a Thousand Corpses. We got Dave Sheridan from Scary Movie. We got Felissa Rose from Sleepaway Camp. Brett Wagner. There's Fritz Kirsch, the director of Children of the Corn. Quinn Lord's actually doing a panel right now. Nick Castle, Will Sandin, Susanna Mayak, Dana DeLorenzo, Jeffrey Combs, oh my God, Reanimator right there, amazing. We got Barbara Crampton's away from her table. Catherine Corcoran, Jenna. I just saw her Terrifier panel and Elliot's Terrifier panel. Spencer Charnas, Count Gregor. He's been a staple at OKC Horror Con. Lee Waddell, Ghostface, Jamie Kennedy, and Skeet Ulrich. So we got some awesome celebrities here. There's a few more, I think, mixed around, but...
Okay, if each of you could pick the part that seemed to be the most frightening in the moment for you personally, what would that have been during the filming of the things?
To film or to just watch?
Well, hey, look, that's a good question too. I feel like you could just pick either one of those, because I feel like it's kind of the same thing.
Honestly, personally for me, the one that I remember the most getting me good was at the premiere of Terrifier 3, I was eating popcorn, which was a a dumb mistake, especially for watching Terrifier, and it's the rat scene. I have really bad OCD, and I can't imagine having rats, two put down, and roll up. It's like, it's not a good combination. That would not be fun.
Did you finish the popcorn?
I had to put down the popcorn. I was actually feeling a little sick watching that. I was like, wow, it does happen.
Did you know that was like part of it, that was in there, or like how do you, like was it a surprise when you saw it?
There was a lot of, so basically I was watching Premiere was my first experience seeing the film.
Yeah.
So, and I never saw that exact scene, so it was a new experience for me.
I mean, I was terrified all the way through the making of Terrifier. My safety, many times. The first time, Jenna met in a condemned building, and together, like, when we did my body cast, I got glued to a table, so that was kind of scary, but my dog is really bad, that's what this is. So I had cameras. That was kind of scary, and I just remember Phil being like, we're gonna have to blow the fire department. We're gonna have to blow the fire department. I didn't know why, because I was like, we're lighting me on fire too? Like, I'm already stuck here. This seems like a strange solution. And I think filming the hacksaw scene was really dangerous and really scary. So I think that, but I think I was more frightened leaving that location because David and I were on the Staten Island ferry. There was no water, so we still, like, I am still pink from blood, and he is still, like, black-eyed. And we were just sitting on the ferry, like, going home. I think I was mostly just terrified, like, it's going to be really hard to get a cab.
So a really cool piece of trivia in terms of watching parts of the movie. So she and I were both on our first studio films at the time, and so Terrifier had a schedule around us. And so that scene where I'm watching her die, we are not actually in the same room, and those were filmed at completely different times. So my first time seeing that was also watching the movie. And yeah, thank you for your service.
Let's just check out some of these awesome booths here. Looks like some little candles and stuff. Some pops of some kind. Got some artwork. Oh, some killer clowns right there. Check that out. Little art things. Some jewelry. Different custom items. Look at that. Glowing pictures under black light. Got an author here. Some artwork. More artwork over here. Some more artwork. There's a lot of artwork here. Doomsday. I actually did a video of one of their boxes last year. That one right there. Awesome stuff. This guy was in Friday or Nightmare. Oh my god, a Cenobite. We got Galactic Collectibles here, or Ghoulies. One of my favorite guys. I see him at every convention. So Ghoulies had some awesome VHS. Some of them I couldn't afford. They had like a Zombie Lake and some other really rare ones, but these were pretty good price, and you know, they piqued my interest. I got this Stranded here, New Line Cinema, pretty cool. Got one of those boxes, the RCA boxes that are have a sealed or whatever on every side, so even the bottom there, and then pretty cool graphics on the back. I definitely have not seen this movie. I don't know if it's on DVD or anything, probably, but pretty cool. Love just the artwork and the style of these RCA boxes. I got a bunch of VHS with these RCA boxes. I also got this one, Nightmare in Wax, and just the cover of this made me want to get it. I mean, just amazing. Frozen into zombies, doomed to unbearable horrors. Awesome. This one, I think it was closed on all sides, but the top piece is missing. But this looks like a pretty crazy movie itself. But thanks to Galactic Collectibles for always having some awesome stuff. And you've probably seen his booth in most of my convention videos. We got some crocheted items over here and a Leatherface. Alright, got this awesome little Kirby here from that booth. I got this for my wife, a little crochet, pretty dang cool. Got some canvas bags. Some little totem artwork. Pokemon. Some more crochet over here. Look at those Hello Kitties. This is one of my favorite booths at every OKC Horror Con. They have really good deals on all their stuff. $5 bag clips. None of their pricing is really over retail price. It's all very, I wouldn't say affordable, but they're not gouging you on the prices on stuff. Amazing. Got these awesome Ben Coopers I've been seeing in the stores, but they got a better selection here. Look at this Tarman. Amazing. Jaws. Planet of the Apes. Found this Godzilla at Target. We got this spooky monster, I believe it says, and the Fly. We got the Clown here. Visible Man, Metaluna Mutant here, and Wolfman. These things are so cool. We got some of the other ones here, the Devil, the Witch, and then some more down here. Oh my God, Motel Hell. They got a Squaredy Cats, look at that. They got a few of them. Check it out, Mama J. They got Squaredy Cats. Look at that. I've never seen Squaredy Cats outside of the website before. We got Guild of Calamity, some art, some Michael, an author right there. Got some buttons, some pepper sauce. I love just seeing like Pinhead waiting in line for autographs, actually waiting for Pinhead's autograph.
My question is kind of like a general question for all of you. It's, I guess, in retrospect, how does it feel being attached to a horror franchise in the same vein as like the original Evil Dead in terms of like shoestring budget, comedic undertones, and amassing like a cult following, not cult following, but like a pretty.
No, we're starting to go.
This is all of the initiation. I don't know if you drank that juice we gave you all.
Thank you. I mean, I think it's an honor.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think, it's such a wild experience to be part of something like that from the Jockman to like, to see it. Like when you guys say that, like an iconic franchise, things like that, like that's so wild to me. Because like I said, like we never thought anybody would watch this.
No. I mean, when you guys made 2 and 3, you knew people can watch these movies. Like, we genuinely just thought we were making an indie film, and like, we've both been a part of so many films and so much television, and like, you just never know what's gonna pop, and so we just didn't think it would be this.
The funny thing is, like, too, like, and I'm sure, I don't know if you even had, you probably had similar conversations with your ups at the time, where it's like, we were on these giant studio films, like, with huge, like, casts, like, you know, like, Academy Award nominated casts, and they're like, what are you doing? Like, you don't have time to add this extra thing in here, and nobody, I mean, like, people talk about those films, but it is not in any stretch the same way as this, so, like, I'm just so, like, humbled that you guys here at all, you know.
My very first goal, getting into acting, my #1 goal was to actually just simply be in a horror film, let alone Terrifier. So, like for all of you, it's an absolute honor. And it's also, it gives me an existential crisis every once in a while. I can't believe any of this is happening. It's insane. I mean, Stephen King is awful.
Yeah. I think like at any time like it gets like that, like I'm just like blown away ever. And I don't think there's ever been a moment where we've ever been like, oh yeah, this is normal. Like, you know, like it's cool and it's an interesting thing to have to explain to our families.
Yeah. My mom, I remember my mom being like, sorry, your face is tattooed on someone's body? On more than one person's body? Why?
It's not allowed to watch. So
No, my family hasn't seen it.
They don't know. My mom calls it the terrorizer. Terrorizer.
Yeah, my parents saw, I showed them the pizza cafe scene, and they were like, this is scary. I was like, we're gonna stop now. That's all you get to see.
Thank you, and I'm so happy for your success.
Thank you so much. I would be successful if you guys were watching it and loving it.
We got the vintage toy mall booth. Tons of cool stuff. They got an awesome store in Tulsa. Look at that big mask back there. Pretty dang cool. Ooh, those are some cool dolls if you saw them back there. It's kind of busy here, which is good. Lots of Chucky stuff. This is what I was talking about, the little vintage Halloween little Living Dead dolls. They got like the vintage Halloween look to them, which is so cool. Look at that. Love that style. I think it's so awesome that they made this figure. Silent Night, Deadly Night. It was an obscure movie years ago, but now it's a Christmas classic. But this figure is so cool. Look at how amazing this is. Robot monster. Man, I love that thing. So cool. We got the Pop guy here. I opened some of his mystery stuff last time. Got some cool horror movie Pops here. I think that's actually worth more than 30 bucks unless it went down in value. Blu-rays. Lots of cool stuff. Some bunt cakes. Some horror themed. Oh, we got the killer clowns again.
About to fall asleep, man. I was so relaxed.
We got Severin Films here. That's awesome. I didn't know they were going to be here. Definitely probably pick something up there. We got some crafty things. Look like some little scent deodorizers that are horror themed. Some kind of place. Sorry, I'm kind of walking fast. There's so many people. We got some snacks here. Looks like we got some mystery boxes right here. Down and Outers, looks like they got some cool artwork. And we got a wolf. As above, so below. Wow, these are cool. Got some awesome designs at this booth. Snacks. I actually bought something from them. I think I'll see it in a second. We got the minifigure booth right there. Let me see if I can find what I bought from them. Where is it? Where are you? Unless they sold it, because I walked by real quick earlier. Oh, we're going backwards now, and I'll show you what I bought from them. Got this Sleep Kills shirt from them, which is amazing. I don't remember what the booth's called now, and they're playing music, so I gotta talk over it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They always got crazy stuff in there. Look at this, bunch of lights, pretty cool. Some plushies. Button maker, that's cool. Custom 3D print stuff. And this is amazing 3D print stuff here. Look at those FNAF right there and the horror movie stuff. And a giant Dragon Ball. Man, they've really done the next level on 3D printing. Chicken jockey. Got this for my son Wyatt. Thought this was awesome. They had a 3D printed chicken jockey. That is awesome and fun. We got some t-shirts and different designs over here. The outside of this booth that we'll go to later. Got some jewelry and stuff over here. And a Pennywise. Galaxy Con booth. So I got this Killer Clown shirt from that booth, and really the reason I bought it is because it pretty much cost the same as if I was gonna buy this shirt, because these are actually the official shirts. If you look at the tag, Killer Clowns, and then she, you know, bleached it so it looks pretty awesome. Definitely love those bleach shirts. I love Kiss, I love Killer Clowns, I love this shirt. We got some little craft. Ooh, look at all those little figures back there. Some buttons. Scary cat. Got some cool stuff back there. They got like little cocktails and stuff that are horror themed. And then we got the mask booth here. Awesome. Look at this. They got a little clown here. And they got a little Ferris wheel with clowns in it. Bone Daddy's Workshop. And we got Ghost. Some scented stuff. Some blacklight 3D printed stuff. A bunch of different drink sippers and horror movie themed. A pop booth. We got the Funko booth here. $10 each unless tagged. Got some different items here. Pins, stickers. See anything that jumps out at me. I love that Pumpkin King there. Lots of cool stuff. Look at these in here. Willy Wonka.
I have a question about, like, how did you audition for Michael Myers? Like, how did it all process through?
Oh, that's a very specific thing. First of all, you have to know John Carpenter personally. John and I went to film school together at the University of Southern California, the film department. And we made movies there together. In fact, we made one that won an Academy Award for short subject. It was the first time a student film ever won. And we were part of a 4-man crew that did everything. And then John, you know, he was the first one out of the gate. Right out of film school, he directed a picture that started as a student film called Dark Star. Anybody see Dark Star? Yeah. Yeah. The ones that aren't clapping, gotta go find that thing. It's a lot of fun. It's co-stars Dan O'Bannon, who co-wrote it with John, and wrote Alien. So you had some very, very, very talented young up-and-comers there. And then when John started to do Halloween, I just came down to where they were preparing the movie, just to hang around and say hi. And I said, hey John, I haven't directed yet, so I want to just be on the set, because then I think it'll be a good education for me. So I'm just going to be a fly on the wall. And he went, well, here. Handed me the mask and said, you walk around and I'll tell you what to do. And I went, for free? And he says, $25 a day, Nick. $25, free lunch. And that was how it was just totally coincidental. It had nothing to do with any talent of mine. I don't know how much talent you need to jump around in a rubber mask, but you know, it turned out to be good. Somehow it became iconic, so to speak. And look at here, 120 years later, I'm still talking about it. Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Oh my God, look at these masks. There's a mask in a mask. Goosebumps. By the way, this is the Trick or Treat Studios booth. And look at that, they got the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey right there. Man. Awesome.
You can't watch it.
They got all the figures and toys in there too. Lots of awesome stuff in there. Terrifier wall right there. Look at that. You can buy the saw. Some soap. Some stones and crochet. Some more handmade stuff. Some awesome. Oh, Ice Nine Kills. That's a band for Terrifier guy is in one of the music videos. Some blacklight stuff here. Redbeard Skull Shop. Bunch of skulls. Man, there's a lot of snacks here actually. They got the Horror Con cookie right there. And cookies for a lot of the people here. Angry Martian merch. Some cool t-shirt designs. Some artwork here. Some coffins. Okay, here's that booth I said I was coming back to. Got lots of pins. Looks like a bunch of toys and plush back there. Can't believe a Bigfoot or Sasquatch fig pin exists. It says Seattle 2021, so oh, Comic-Con. 1 of 1,000. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Stones. crystals. Dead Cross Haunted Attraction. Dead Man's Crossing.
We can't keep getting bugs.
Ooh, cool artwork here. Got an author over here, Wiley Young. Looks like we got some plastic masks here. Some plush. A creepy closet. And then got another booth with some scented like little air fresheners. Pretty cool. And more snacks. Oh my god. I've never seen so many snacks at a convention. We got some tarot reading. No thank you. Look at that aerial. A pop. Got a bunch of pops over here. Some cool items. A bunch of t-shirts. A bunch of stickers and jewelry. And look at these little heads here. Pretty awesome. Art the Clown. Legacy Forged. Lots of cool stuff. Cosplay over there. Some scary wreaths. Let's take a little minute to check these out. We got an Art the Clown wreath. Chucky. Look at that. It's got a little animatronic in it. Oh, Hard Eyes. You found it. The official Hard Eyes merchandise. Not official, but officially the first time I've seen Hard Eyes anywhere. Got some creepy little bears and dolls there. Some more of the wreaths. Clothing. It's like a bunch of stones and crystals and some cups. Got a bunch of stickers, badges, magnets. Cool stuff. Little posters. Some coffee cups and different items. Another Lego minifigure booth. What do we got over here? Oh, awesome vinyls. We got cassette tapes and little books and, or no, those are movies. Looking closer, look what we got. Rock of Fire Explosion on tape. That is amazing. This is the TerrorVision booth actually. I actually got this hollow gate here. And I had the VHS of that way back in the day. Can't believe they put Radioactive Reporter on Blu-ray or whatever. They put out some really good movies for the TerrorVision. Pretty cool.
Mind if I get a picture?
And a mystery box. So crazy. That booth had the mystery boxes. And I actually got an advertisement on Instagram or something recently about these. And I was, you know, really thinking of buying them. I probably was gonna buy them. But then I find these at the convention. So I got the rental box here. And sorry, but I'm not gonna open these in this video. Just because I was gonna buy these anyways. So I'm gonna unbox these on Collector's Conquest TV. Just search that on YouTube and you'll see these boxes open. But yeah, I really want to take a deep dive into these and kind of show all of the artwork, the special features, and the insides of these. So we're gonna do these in a different video, but this is the rental box here. And I also got the Camp Classics box. So I'm really excited. So subscribe to Collector's Conquest TV and look out for when these drop. And a guy right there. Some candles, some sock monkeys, and a giant shark getting ready for his debut.
Mr. Castle, I'm a big fan of your work, and specifically The Last Starfighter. I know you mentioned that you're still in the script writing process for a sequel, and I was just curious if there's any ideas you're really excited for that you're going to want to include in the sequel, if you're willing to share.
Sure, yeah, as I mentioned this, I think, online, and also to some of the folks that came to the table. The movie The Last Starfighter was done released in 1984, so it's, again, 120 years later. But so the writer now got all the rights back, so he can just decide how to do the movie. And he decided, and there was a studio interested there, and a bunch of producers have called them and stuff like that, because I think it's probably the only 80s movie that hasn't been mined again, you know. So, and that had a lot to do actually with rights complications, but now he has it. So we're working on a screenplay, you know, it'll be a sequel. It'll be, you know, we'll get Peggy and Alex back. We'll see what happened with their new family, and what else can I tell you without screwing everything up? Well, there's still a trailer park. Okay, that's a chance. So we're trying to make it fun for the folks that love the first movie, and then keep it as an adventure for a standalone for the new people that never watched it. So it's kind of a complex, kind of three-dimensional chess problem, but we hope to put it together and make it, you know, make a good sequel out of it. We'll certainly let you know when we know we're in production.
Thank you, Mr. Castle.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Ooh, I see the back of a 3D printed Michael Myers. There's a smaller version. Bunch of cool 3D printed stuff.
Keyboard thing that you like?
Man. Some of the boo-boo stuff way back there. Awesome. Got this Ghostface 3D printed little figure here from that booth. Got this for my son Jackson. Pretty awesome. That booth, they gave me a card, Magitech 3D Forge. Pretty cool stuff there. Some pops right there. Bunch of pops. I gotta talk because they're playing music. You can't listen to the music. Gotta get out of here. I don't like those candles either, so. And then we got the little crocheted cool stuff. The boutique booth here looks cool. So we got some really cool paintings. You see the Mothman right there. Lightsabers. Heck yeah. Funko Pops. We got some little acrylic artwork here. Look at that. Really cool looking. Bunch of horror movie items here. Pretty awesome. There's a skull with something in the side of it. Giant Deadpool Lego. Pretty cool. More crochet stuff. Definitely a big market on the crocheted horror movie items. Some toys and pops and awesome stuff here. Oh, I think I bought these before, if this is the same booth. I bought these at Christmas Horror Con and sent them out to people. And we got some cups over here, but I was saying we got a little comic book area over here. Gabe's Cave, they do the panel interviews. And these are what I saw earlier and were just so amazing. Little 3D reliefs of horror movie stuff. I mean, tons of cool stuff here. Look at this Mickey Mouse trap. Wild. Of course, this is what caught my eye when I was here. And look at that. Killer tomatoes right there. I wish I could afford those. Got some cool scary pillows. Some gibbets for your Crocs. Found the leprechaun again. Some more tarot. No thank you. We got some oddities, little bones and items, and some more artwork. Look at that Ronald way back there. Did you see it? Did you see it? We'll come around and show it to you. Look at that Ronald. Awesome stuff. Look at this. NECA Godzilla. Never seen it before.
My last question is for all three of you. I want to know what your favorite line in the first original Scream movie is and what your least favorite line was.
Oh. This is like, I didn't know we were going to have homework. Dang.
I think my least favorite line is not in my movie.
Yeah.
Which shoots me in the forehead the next time.
I was like, that was in your line. Oh, what's your favorite line? We all go to the band sometime.
That is way up there. Maybe it's called tact, fucker.
For me,
you didn't hear that.
It's hard. I can't think of my least favorite line. Okay. Cake's done. There's always some stupid bullshit reason to kill your girlfriend. Lee? You were
opening, well, Robin was my voice. His line, my line, was, I'll get to it, I can finish.
Okay.
I think the last thing the only line I don't like, it wasn't a line in the film, it was a line on the set, was, that's a wrap.
You know what's a little weird? I just have to say a public service announcement. He said, I'll cut you like a fish, you guys all clap.
Yeah, whatever. You know,
people
they
say
clapped at the line, but I know what your point is.
Well, I mean, people say that this is
You're saying you guys are really dark and twisted.
A lot of people come up to me this week and they say, Scream's my comfort movie. Yeah. Who hurt you?
Yeah, the follow-up question is, how's therapy going for you?
Great question.
Oh, that is a great one. The Exorcist was on. Was that all your questions? I'm sorry, did I
yes.
jump ahead? Oh. No.
Thank you.
Good job. How are you?
Look.
There you go.
You actually already answered my question with the, my question's to B-Rad, shouts out Malibu.
Shouts out.
Finally, a comedy.
But back to Randy, what was it like knowing that you delivered the golden rules of horror movies and that went on to affect every horror movie afterwards?
Wow, that's heavy.
I'll say this. It's absolutely crazy that I got to do it. It's absolutely crazy that it was written. It's like, you know, I'm gonna get a little deep here, so I apologize. They say, you know, good ideas aren't your own, and God's whispers. And I know that sounds deep, but it's like, this was such a defining part of the script, and this Kevin was like whispered like something divine, because it's perfectly written and perfectly what encapsulates the moviegoer that actually watched it. And then we just got lucky because my name is Jamie, and we were watching Halloween, and I'm screaming Jamie. And Skeet, the only time he ever put on the costume to kill somebody was behind me, and that's him. And so it's super meta, and it's like, I don't really realize it until I come to these things, you guys tell me stuff, but it's like wild, and it's like, set the tone, and, you know, I don't know where they lie. And, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Was an amazing day. I mean, those panels were cool. Honestly, the panels tomorrow, which I'm not going to be here, I'm a little bit more interested in, like the Reanimator anniversary panel and Pinhead from Hellraiser. Sad that I won't be here, but really got to catch a few cool ones here today. Lots of cool cosplay. Vendors were great as always. This is Collector's Conquest. Got tons of videos. Check the playlist. Find a franchise or subject you're into. Have some fun watching some videos. Please like and subscribe. Also check out the channel membership. You can either join by hitting that join button on YouTube, or if you want to join through Venmo, just email me, collectorsconquest@gmail.com, or hit me up on Instagram at collectorsconquest. Either way, every month you get a swag item, like a postcard or a sticker. Every single week you get a members only exclusive video, and you get your name after the video, just like this.
Join Collectors Conquest channel membership. So they get exclusives. Don't want to miss.
Check out Pop House with Animal. Its collection and drive is unmatchable. If trading cards and toys are your thing, you know every day he's gonna bring.
Dino Sarah, she's a beast in the pack. She rolls with the magnet, but looking back, pterodactyl grip. T-Rex attack, taking no prisoners, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Check out He-Man YouTube channel. Get superheroes doing twice, always in the battle. Beanie T's video games are so cool. And we keep the awesome stuff this time roll.
Check out, I'm saying, got so much stuff to say. I'm saying, crazy thing, rock the roll is what she bring.
Just can't match. Also my own, we no mobile, try to fix you, so watch this channel for real.
Check out Cheryl's Collector's Galaxy. A Disney collection looks like a gallery. Lounge Flying Grogu, and don't forget Stitch. She shows so many awesome things, you'll never wanna switch.
Check out, be tons of fun. When it comes to Funko Sodas, they're number one. Be a chase, say enough 3 times. When you hear the intro, you know it's showtime.
Check out 2 boys and their scary pops. On each side of their scares, you might face a cyclops. Ghostface slashes through horror toys. By the time you're done watching, you might see white noise.
Check out, Funko POP fanatic. Every new Ninja Turtle makes a mix static. Puppet Master and Killer Klowns, handmade by robots, he's always hunting down.
Check out Mary Poppins Pops. The stray dog shows all the Funko drops. Mystery boxes don't stand a chance. Whoa, whoa, it is what your dog road chance.
Collector's Conquest channel membership. So many exclusives you don't want to miss.
Hey, it's Collector's Conquest. Have you ever wanted to help support the channel? Well, you can now. We have some new donation options. If you donate $5 or more, you'll get the exclusive 80s hologram sticker and the pretty dang cool pin. Check that thing out. That's pretty dang cool. And also, you'll get whatever free swag we already have. We got stickers. We got some buttons that you get when you win giveaways. All that just for $5. We'll send it out to you for free. Check the links below. We got a Venmo and Cash App only. And if you want to help out even more, consider donating $30 or more and you'll get this free Collector's Conquest t-shirt. We also have a couple other designs, so contact me on Instagram or email me to see those designs. But I appreciate everyone watching my videos. Check the links below. And at the $30 t-shirt level, you also get all that other swag in the $5 level.